All right, all right, all right. We're live. Another day, another dollar. It's Wednesday morning, baby. Wild Wednesdays here on the YouTube. Let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I got a haircut yesterday. I'm a new man. We had a red day yesterday. We went to go fucking got a haircut. Went to the gym this morning. Feeling good, looking good, baby. Let's go. All right, all right. If you guys haven't already hit that fucking like button, you know what to do. Blow it up, people. We got no time for lollygagging. We got no time for anything but alpha male fucking prowess taking over the world. No feelings, no bullshit, no emotion here. We don't feel sorry for each other. We don't give a fuck what happened yesterday. All we care about is what is on the table today, baby. Let's go. Right now, just waiting to see what happens here at open. The market getting ready to open up here at the 55.50 level on the book map right here. We got a bunch of support at the 53s, and we're going. Come on, let's go, let's go. Move those little mouses. Move your little mouses. Move those little mouses. Let's get this party started, people. Come on. It's free to like. It's free to like. All right, all right. We got to get like at least, I think we got to get at least 500 likes here before I'm just going to turn it off and I'll just fucking I'll just trade by myself and fuck everybody. Let's go. It's free to like, people. Come on now. Move those little mouses. Move your little mouses. We're going to do it. Are we doing 500 likes here in the next like 2 minutes or I'm out of here? What are we doing? What we got? What we got? What we got? I don't know why I got to like make it so hard for everybody. Like, come on, hit the fucking like button. Let's go. It's free to like, people. Come on. All right. So this morning, right now, looking here, the 50s trying to act as support on the ES right now. That 53 level as the low. We got a pivot point at the SPY there at the 413.08, kind of opening up with a little gap to the downside. Had that huge move up yesterday, up there all the way to the 416s. Right now, pulling back here, 413s. What will happen? We never know. The market about to open here, and we're getting ready. Taking a look here at the 3-minute chart right now, pulling back here. We pushed up to the 158s. We pulled back 154s. We're getting stuck there at the 51 EMA. And here we are. I need to turn this music down. Why is it so loud? Who turned the music up so much? Turn it down. Turn it down. All right. Let's go. All right. So we're just sitting back right now. We got this support here at this 50 level, kind of from the overnight. But it looks like it's going to break it right there, actually. Wow. Breaking to the downside now. Losing that 50 support. Let's see what happens through this 50s now. If we start to sell through 50s. We got that next pivot on the ES down at the 120s. 120 pivot on the ES here. So just getting started in the morning. Let's go. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. We got about 12 minutes until the market opens. There's a lot of stuff going on today. People speaking and bullshit going on. So right now on the book map here, we're watching kind of this 50 level to see what happens here at open. We're right there at that pivot point on the ES. If you look at the 15-minute chart, that pivot point right there, we're below the VWAP. So we know that, you know, overall, we're below the VWAP. We're kind of trending lower right now overnight here, kind of selling off back to the 50s. We got the NASDAQ below the VWAP. We got the SPY below the VWAP. Everything below VWAP right now. That 413 area on the SPY, kind of a key area needing to hold 413 for the SPY here at open. And we'll see how this plays out once the market opens. We get some actual volume. The book map right now showing that 53 area support. So let's see if that 50 area will hold here at open or if we just sell through there. And if we look at the 3-minute chart right now, looking at the 3-minute chart here, we've got a couple things to think about. Let's think about this. What do we got? Let's think about support, resistance, all that fun stuff here. On the hourly chart, you can clearly see that overall downtrend so far today. Go ahead and draw that out there. We had that high overnight up at the 80s again. So Right now, market moving down here since like 1 o'clock last night. We've been moving down. We're touching that 51 EMA on the hourly chart right here. And possibly, I think you got below 50s. You're looking at like 30s down there, right? Like looking at this kind of level for possible pullback. That 30 area was a lot of resistance the past few days. So we'll see if that 30 area is going to be interest today. Will the market want to move down to that 30 level? We'll see. Right now, that 50 area trying to hold up here at open. Possibly get like a squeeze back up here off the 50s if they want to hold a 50s and get that breakout to back to the upside. But right now, just sitting back here waiting and watching. So I would say, obviously, that 30 area, possible area to think about. And then above us, we got resistance up there at like the 180s. So there we are. Levels of the day. You got 180 and 30 level down there. So we're going to be watching to see how this plays out. And we'll just kind of sit back and wait and watch and see how the market opens up here. Right now, kind of holding that 50 level here. So let's see. Let's go. I'd say, like, if we get below 50s here, it'll be a nice, I think, move down, quick move down, maybe that 120 area on the pivot points there on the ES here. So that's kind of the levels to think about today, 30s and then 80s. Right now, like I said, on the hourly chart, just sell, 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 but maybe possibly kind of get this reversal. We bounce like this area right here on the low of that candle is 49.75. So I'd say if we can't hold 49.75 here at open, we would move down. But right now, kind of looking like that 50 area wants to hold there. So not trying to force anything today, just nice and easy. Looking for some nice and easy trades today, baby. Nice and easy. Nothing too crazy. And we'll see how this plays out. We got about 8 minutes till the market opens. 8 minutes till the market opens up here. Also today, I'm going to be doing putting a video out after the stream today, talking about showing you guys the breakdown of the move and setting up my strategy and all that stuff here in Florida. So stay tuned. Later on today, 1 p.m., doing a little premiere here on the channel. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. Let's go, people. Right now, market kind of holding there at the 50s. Interested to see kind of how this plays out at open, if we're going to sell through 50s or not. Let me turn the AC down. It's hot up in here. MACD just kind of chopping around right now. Volume just pre-market being a little choppy here. So just sitting back, being patient, waiting and watching, my friends. Waiting and watching here. We got about 6 minutes till the market opens. Like I said, just kind of watching those key levels here this morning. We got the 15-minute chart kind of showing that 50 area support here. We'll see if this wants to make a move off of that 50 level. And then we start to push up here back above that 60s. Right on the book map right now, 56 is trying to push up here. Got a little bit of liquidity sitting there right there at the 56s, 57 level. get over that. I got the VWAP next up at the 62, 63 level there. So just kind of waiting for market to open. We're holding that pivot point right now on the ES there at like the 50s. That pivot point on the 15-minute chart here, you can see. Trying to hold there on that pivot right now. But we are below the VWAP on the NASDAQ and on the ES. So let's see what happens here. If they get through that 56s right here and start to push back up. Got that VWAP at the 65 area. Will we test the VWAP here at open before making a move? That 413 on the SPY trying to hold right now. 413, there's a pivot point on the SPY at the 413. We are, like I said, opening up with a gap to the downside. So there is that potential of kind of pushing back up off the 413s. We would get a gap fill at like 414.50. So keeping that in mind. We're keeping that in mind, my friends. Right now, they're trying to push this through that 57 level here. We got about 4 minutes till the market opens. 4 minutes. That 50 area, 413 on the SPY needs to hold here or we're going lower. So let's go. Some support there at the 54s on the book map here going into open. You can see some buyers coming in there right now trying to hold this up there. We got that pivot on the ES, the pivot on the SPY. So a lot of support right here. Like I said, if we break below this 413 area on the SPY at open, I think we would start to sell down, but just being patient and waiting and watching. They need to hold 413. The bulls need to battle 413s or that 4150 area here on the ES. So right now, just waiting and watching. Fresh cut. Fresh cut, baby. Let's go. New haircut. Who's this? If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. Let's go. Right now, trying to hold here at the 55s. Going into open. Will they hold it? 50s needing to hold here at open. At that 413 area on the ES. That pivot point right there at the 53, 54 area. So let's see. 413's on the SPY, getting very tight on the SPY right now on the 5-minute chart here. That 413 area. We've been holding that all morning long. So if we break below 413, definitely thinking we get this move kind of down here. So I don't even want to talk about yesterday about Chipotle or any of that. Let's just focus on what's going on right now, guys. What happened yesterday was yesterday. Today is a new day, my friends. Today is a new day. And like I said, just kind of watching here. We got the support down at the 30s. If we get this move down through the 50s, I would think we kind of move down into the 30 level next. That 50 area needing to hold here. On the 3-minute chart right now, we're kind of just chopping around with the view, not with the VWAP, but chopping around with the MACD here. Overall trend still pointing towards the downside here at open. So Looking for some wild action Wednesdays, baby. Wild, wild Wednesdays. We got about, what is that? 9 seconds, 10 seconds for the market to open up here. And we're going to get it going. 50s right now on the book map. Will they hold it at 50s? Here we go. Market is now open for business. That 413 area on the SPY needs to hold strong. Or are they going to break it to the downside here? So just watching here on the book map right now. You can see all that support trying to come in there at the 50s. The battle is real here. Try to get that push up maybe to the VWAP. Test that VWAP level next. Let's see. A lot of selling pressure there. 57s. The battle, look how tight it is. Getting really tight right here. Looking like possible sell through here at the 50s. Let's see what happens. Just basically watching this 50 area right now on the book map here. 55 battling here. First minute of the day. That 413 area on the SPY being tested. Will they break it to the upside? Looking weak right now. But will 50 hold and squeeze it back up? If 50 kind of holds here, they squeeze it back up, possible. So let's see. They're testing that 50s here. Testing 50s. Little squeeze back up. If they can hold over here at the 50s, I think we squeeze up here. The bears are going to get aggressive, and they're going to get squeezed out of this if they get back over 60s. So just watch it right now, over 60s possible on the book map here. You can see that seller sitting there right there with 56.75. So over that, we go, I think, 62s up to the VWAP. There's that seller sitting there. Will he get taken out? There's an iceberg seller just popped up, 56s. The battle is real here. I always love saying it. The battle is real. 413 is trying to hold here on the SPY. Get that 413 push up here. Right now, trying to take out that 57 level. You can see that 57 level holding us down right there. 53, 57s battling. Get clear of that 57. Go to the 60s. Still battling here. Still battling. And looks like the bears might be winning here. You get through this 50 level, move down to the 40s next. So let's see what happens. I'm watching that break below 50s possible. Just in that chop zone right here, 50 to 60 area. Do we break below 50s right here on the book map? They're testing it. That 413 level on these SPY giving it up right now. So looking like we move down here. Let's see. 50s. Get through that 50 level and just wash through 50s here. Right now, testing 50s there. Buyers keep stepping in there at 50s. The chop is real for now. Pretty much at this point, we just got to get either below 50 or we got to get above 60 here, I think. One way or the other. Still holding there at the 50s. Nothing really much to do here until we get a move. Bigger move here out of this level. Let's get over that. If we get over 56s, 57s, I think we can push up there above 60 next. So just watching right now. Possibly trying to get that breakout over that 57 level would be my kind of idea here. We get over 56s, 57s, and try to push up their 62s or higher. We got the VWAP right now at that 62 level. Come on, market. Make a move here. Let's go, baby. So we're holding that 50s right now, trying to push back up. We got that overall downtrend to get through. You can see that 57 level acting as resistance here. Multiple attempts to get through there. So let's try to get through there now. Try to get this thing squeezing up there above 60s or higher. Another day of range bound range. This range, man, every morning. We haven't had like a good morning breakout in a while. Watching this break over, possibly over 58s here. See if we can get this squeeze up above 58s right there. Still thinking we can get that push up there to the VWAP. We get above that VWAP, we can really maybe get something going here. But right now, we're holding there at the pivot points. The pivot points on the 15-minute chart there, you can see that pivot point holding as support. So looking to see if we can get this move up here. That next pivot point on the ES is all the way up there at 210. So a lot of room to the upside here in terms of pivot points. A lot of room to the upside possible. Got that gap fill, like I said, on the SPY here. We're holding that 413 area. That 414.50 area would be kind of where that gap fill would be on the SPY here. Beautiful. Moving up there now. Beautiful. We're going. All right, all right. So right now, looking for this move up here. Just looking for, I'd like to get up above the 60s. So I've got my stop pretty much at break even now. Like I said, buying that breakout over for that move over 58s there. And seeing if we can't get this to move up here now. Let's go for like I like over 62s here. Got my stop pretty much right there. Oh, I'm going to keep it right at 55 actually. Right below the low of these candles. Just so I don't get stopped out. Silly. I don't want a silly stop out here. Got the VWAP touch there. Looking for 62. I'm gonna put some orders out here. I'm gonna put one there at 63. Put one here at 64. And then try to put one here at 66. And then keep two running. Trying to get this push up. I think 65 is looking kind of very doable here on the book map right now. On the book map, we can see that 65 area sitting there. So right now, squeezing up here over that 58 level. Nice little move up, 62 so far. Got some support there at the 60s. Can we continue higher through this move? The NASDAQ trying to squeeze up as well. Well, let's go. 62s trying to push through here. I want that 63 push. 63 push, baby. Give it to me. Got an iceberg seller right there at the 62s. Get the fuck out of the way. Get the fuck out of the way, guy. Get out of there. The fucking icebergs. Look at that guy. What is he doing? Move. Move out of the way. I'm trying to make some money here. Let's go. 63s. Come on, push it. Fucking assholes. All right, we got filled one contract there. Getting filled one contract at 63. Looking for 64s. Come on, baby. Patrick needs to make some money today. All right, so we got 4 contracts left here. We're looking for more, though. I want this push up through this 64, 65 level. Fucking Chipotle. God damn it. You know, the shitty part is, like, I'm gonna order Chipotle again today. I just love it. I love Chipotle. What can I say? All right, so we're still looking for this push up. I'm just gonna let this one ride. We're trying to push up there above the VWAP. Possible gap fill here on the SPY, but we need some more push. We might get a little pullback here. Let's see. Momentum there. Having a little bit of trouble. The MACD still bullish. Everything's still lining up. See if we can get that 64 push here. I would love to just basically take these 2 contracts off and then move my last 2 contracts to, I mean, we're already pretty much at break even, but just let those last 2 contracts ride for a possible move up to the 80s today. So let's see. Right now on the 3-minute chart, you can see we broke above that overall downward channel that we talked about this morning. So it's, you know, we're winning right now, baby. We're winning. Just need that VWAP to hold here and get this squeeze up. We got that 64, 65 level, I think, is very doable here on the book map right now. Maybe 67s next. Get through 65, go to 67s. There we go. We're pushing. Come on, 63 break. Can all the sellers, if you're watching on every seller, just take your order off the fucking book. Let's just go right to 80, baby. Fucking assholes. Get out of the way. Patrick's trying to make some money here. Don't sell till 80, all right? Everybody just take your orders off the book. Let's go right to 80. Bam, we're done. Out of it. Making money, you know? There we go, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Let's go. I need some more, though. I need some more. I need 66s here. 66s to get push. Little pullback to the VWAP possible here. We got the 13 EMA protecting us right now, support-wise. So I got my 3 contracts in the money here. I can't lose, but we want to get more. We want more. We always want more. We always want more. Right now, looking for this gap fill here on the SPY. 414.50 is the gap fill on the SPY here. So that would put us, like, I think, like up towards the 70s. Up to the 70s here on the ES. So that's what I'm looking for. Beautiful move so far over that 58s. Like we said, over 58s, we're going above 60. Looking for that move up here, 10 handles. Who else does it like this? Patrick Wieland in the house. In the house, baby. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, blow up that fucking like button, people. It's free to like. We're doing it live here on YouTube. Who else is doing it like this? Giving you guys the plan, giving you the whole setup and everything before the trade even happens. People are like, why don't you tell me when to buy? Well, I told you very clearly, if we break over 58s, we're going above 60s. We're going to the 70s. There you go. Taking 3 contracts off so far, and I got my 3 contracts. I got 2 contracts left. 2 contracts left here. I'm letting these bad boys ride. And we can basically just, like, put my stops below the VWAP right now. I'm going to use the VWAP as my support. So we're right below the VWAP there, and we'll see if we can get a little bit more out of it. Let's get a little bit more out of it, baby. From the 57s up there to the 66s right now. Chris Moore's up $1,200. Gosh, sometimes I impress myself. I feel really good right now. I went to the gym this morning. I sweated. I did a little pump. You know, I was like, fuck it. Whatever happened yesterday, I don't give a fuck. Today is a new day, my friends. We're going to pump it up. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're getting the pump. All right. We're getting the pump. Pump, pump, pump. So at this point, like I said, I have my stop below that 59 right there, the VWAP. So at the, you know, we can't lose, obviously. We're winning either way here, but I'm kind of just letting this one ride a little bit. I'm a little worried this might pull back a little bit more. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know. What do I do? Take profit here? Do I hold it? It's always a $1 million question. Always in hindsight, it's easy to be like, fuck, I should have taken profit. But when you're in the trade, it's like, what do? You gotta either trust it or you gotta let it. You just gotta let it go. You can't second guess yourself. Now that we're in the trade, it's like, all right, we're in it. We got to do it. So we got a bunch of support there at the 58s. Things looking a little scary here. Might get this pullback. My stop at the 59s. Come on, don't stop me out here. Come on, I just want... Why is it every time I get into a trade and I get a good entry, the market just never goes up 30 points? Right. Why? Why? It's fucking classic. I want that one day where I just enter a trade and the market just goes 30 points. Why can't it just go 30 points, you know? Just never pull back. Just 30 points. It's listening to me. It's listening to me. It's listening to me. The market's listening right now, I think. They know what I'm doing. Right now, we're bouncing off that downtrend line on the 3-minute chart. So let's turn that into support and squeeze higher. We got that resistance up there in the 70s for that next level to think about. So we get above this 66, 68 level, push up there into the 70s next. The VWAP there at the 61's trying to hold up there. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. We got 2,000, 2,500 people watching. We're doing it live here on YouTube. If you guys didn't lock in profit there, we got that nice little 10-handle move. Well, almost 10 handles. We still got 2 more handles to go, but 6, 7 handles, no problem. Getting that breakout over the 58s. Like I said, if we held that 50 area, we could push back up there over the 58s, get up there towards that 60s now. Once I get to 68, I'm dropping the mic. I'm just telling everybody, hey, we did it. We did it. We won. We won. Patrick Wieland, we won. Still trying to push up here. I'm still long, still looking for this push. I'm liking it. I'm liking it, baby. The NASDAQ right there at the VWAP right now. NASDAQ at the VWAP here on the 15-minute chart. You can see that pivot point playing out perfectly right now. Trying to hold the pivot on the ES and on the NASDAQ here. We just need more momentum to get through this volume to push, push, push. I think we got some numbers coming out at 10 a.m. as well, right? Is there numbers at 10 a.m.? Anybody? 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 And we got the VWAP. We need this. Problem right now is the NASDAQ getting stuck at. We need the NASDAQ over the VWAP. Let's not show any weakness here for the NASDAQ. We want to push. We want to push up here. I'm going to move my final stop on this trade right below the low of this candle. So, yeah, I think it's, guarantee we're going to lock in that profit there. Just in case we start pulling back here. We can always re-enter. We can always re-enter, people. We kind of needed to go right there. So there's that pullback. I was kind of expecting that. So we almost got the gap. We pretty much got the gap fill on the SPY. That 414.50, the 414.50 area on the SPY was that gap fill, and that's exactly where we got to. So now we just kind of see what happens here. Getting this pullback below the VWAP now. Happy that I got out where I got out. The gap got filled, baby. The gap got filled. Now the question is, where do we go next? Look at that, all the way pulling back here. Wow. I made the trade in the combine already this morning. Just one micro ES contract just to get that done for the day on the combine account. Just making that one little trade this morning. I guess we got a speaker right now, the Fed Williams speaker, talking, moving the market down. He's like, no, fuck you, Patrick. We're not going 30 points a day. We're not going 30 points a day, Patrick. Fuck you. God damn it. Watch, now it's going to just fucking whee back to the moon. Sometimes. MACD is still bullish here. MACD still bullish. Got support at the 55s on the book map right now. 55 support there. Losing that support pretty quickly there. Ooh, wowzers. Right now moving down 53s. We're still selling. Whoever's speaking, they don't like it. If we test that low of day again, 49s, we can't hold 49s. Definitely not a good sign for the bulls. That 413 area. We filled the gap this morning on the SPY. Possible break through that 413 area here again, and then that move down would happen pretty quickly, I think. So again, kind of just testing that 50 area here. You got the VWAP at the 60s. The low so far, 53 on this little move down here. We bounced right off that pivot point on the SPY, actually. That 413 pivot bounced almost like directly off of it. Looking to see if we get below that 413 pivot here. I think if we get below that 413 pivot, it's a pretty quick sell through here. The bulls are going to be in trouble below 413s. They need to hold. They need to hold. And the ES right now trying to hit that 55 level through there. Looking like a little bit of a bear flag here on the 2000 tick chart. On the 3-minute chart, getting below the EMAs. We got the MACD cross there. Uh-oh. Could this be the sell-through? Like I said, through 50s, I don't think there's not much support until 30s or so. The NASDAQ's dumping right now. NASDAQ is dumping. Keep that in mind. The NASDAQ going straight down here on the 15-minute chart. You can see the NASDAQ losing that support there at the pivot. The ES thinking it's going to follow through here. Get this break all the way through 50s. Let's see what happens. The NASDAQ just giving it up there. They like that 50 area. They like that 50s. 50s on the ES holding right now. Like I said, below 50s here. I think it's a quick sell down, but they're still trying to hold up here at the 50s. Got the VWAP at the 61s again. Kramer's bullish. Oh, gosh. Market's definitely going to zero now. If Kramer's bullish, the market's going to zero. Buyers are sitting here at the 50s right now, just trying to absorb this thing. Where are we going? We going up? We going down? What do you guys think? Let's hear it. Let's hear the predictions. I want to hear everybody in the chat make some predictions here. Warren, where's the Warren Buffett at? We need him. Everybody's saying down, so I think we're going up. Get long. The whole chat just said we're going down. It's time to get long. I saw a majority of the chat said we're going down, so let's see what happens now. We might squeeze up. That 413 area holding on the SPY right now. 413 is holding on the SPY here. Will the chat be the inverse here? Will the chat do the inverse? Market inverse for the chat. There's a seller there at the 58s. He's gone. MACD kind of holding on right now. The MACD tried to cross for a second, and then it's back up right now, so. Kind of putting in a higher low right now here at the 58s. Got the VWAP at the 60s. Get over that VWAP again. Try to push back up here above that downtrend line. Wow, how did the majority of the chat? How are you guys all wrong on this one? The chat was wrong. Chat was so wrong. I told you guys, I just do the opposite of whatever the chat says. It works every time. I got long there. Oh, that's funny. That's funny shit right there. That is some funny shit. You can't make it up. I literally can't make this up. I saw that everyone in the chat said we're going down. I was like, no, we're getting long. You guys are hilarious. Oh, that was good. Thanks for that, everybody. Thanks for the support there. Everybody on the chat, I just love you guys. I love you. Hey, we're all friends here, but sometimes, I gotta use my instinct, and the instinct was to ask the chat what they thought, and then I just do the opposite. Because the majority of people end up losing money, so. Sorry, guys. It wasn't that I wanted you guys to lose money. I just wanted to see what people thought. I just wanted to see what people thought, because that was, I literally, the moment that I saw everybody in the chat going down, 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 I just bought. I got long, like that moment, that very moment. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was actually really good. Let's see what happens if we can push through the 66 level. We got some sellers stacking up here. I'm moving my stop to basically break even now. I like to see this move over 66. 65, 66, push up there to the 70s next. Come on, baby, let's go. Touching that VWAP again. The ES having trouble. The NASDAQ having trouble. Can we push all the way through here? Got my stop at the break even. Can't lose now. Come on. That was karma. That was karma. That was karma right there. That's what that was. I just jinxed myself. Fuck. Jinxed myself making fun of the chat. I love you guys, though. Damn it. Hey, it went up after the chat said it went down. It still can go up here. Now it's going to stop me out and then go higher. My hair is crazy right now. See, now the market's going to go down. Now what do you guys think? We're going up or down? Where are we going? Up or down here? Mike Thurston, where the fuck have you been? Hey, if you guys don't show up to the fucking thing and then you ask if we make a trade, I swear to God, I will lose it. I will fucking lose it. I will fucking lose it, people. Do not come into the chat and the first thing you ask is, did I make a trade? Get the fuck out of here! God! Looking pretty weak here. Will they move this down? The NASDAQ below the VWAP, the pivots there on the NASDAQ. Got that VWAP at the 60s here. There's a iceberg buyer right now at the 58s. Somebody trying to buy. Sell, sell, sell. Buy, sell, sell, sell. I think I'm going to get back over 60s. Looking for a long back over 60s possible. It's getting tighter and tighter right here. This action is... We got to get away from this VWAP. We got to get away from this fucking VWAP, man. Just hugging that VWAP right now. Just hugging it. Get away from that VWAP, damn it. Get away from it. Even on the SPY, we're right there at the VWAP as well. So VWAP on the SPY, the NASDAQ at the pivot point, 12,684 on the NASDAQ. Giovanni said 3,800 by Friday. Oh, God. Giovanni, you crazy son of a bitch. We're definitely going to 4,200 now. Giovanni's looking for 3,800. We're going 4,200. Guaranteed. All in, baby. All in. Giovanni said 3,800. We're going fucking 4,800 into the week. That 65 level on the book map right now, sitting there. 65's on the book map here. Will we push? That 62 level acting as resistance right now on the 2000 tick chart. You can see that 62 level sitting there. 55 support here. And guess what? We're going fucking sideways once again today. Gotta love it. I just want one morning where we just get a trend going here. Just one morning, people. 3 days of this. I can't handle it anymore. I'm gonna have a brain aneurysm. Fucking brain aneurysm. Look at the 3-minute chart right now. Like, what the fuck is going on here? That overall downtrend trying to hold us down here right now. There's an iceberg buyer seller thingy there. NASDAQ's looking very weak right now. If the NASDAQ breaks below the low, I don't see how the ES holds up here. So if we lose that 50 area, 55s, we just lose it. We just go NASDAQ there at the 12,666. The devil's number. 666 on the NASDAQ. Will they sell through here? NASDAQ dumping right now. The ES once again testing that 50 level. That 50 is support there. MACD selling through here. The NASDAQ dumping right. If the NASDAQ can just dump a little bit more, we get that ES to dump through here. I want to see this move through the 50s. What happens below 50s? I think we get a quick drop. So let's keep an eye on it. Get through that. Ooh, there's a bunch of buyers there right now on the book map here. So a lot of support there at the 50s. They're supporting it. The SPY sitting right there at the pivot point. And we're just chopping back up here. Back up to the 55s. Beautiful. Just fucking beautiful. I'm so over this bullshit. Just fucking do something, man. I don't really care what way it goes. Go up, go down. Just fucking do something. Is it just me or is this like literally just been 3 days of just terrible? I can't make money like this. I can't make money like this, you know? Like, I don't care which way the market goes. I don't care if it goes up, if it goes down. I have no bias. I don't give a fuck either way. But, like, I can't make money when the market just goes up 1 point, down 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and just gets stuck every time. Like, just give me some sell-through here. Come on. Let's just get one good sell-through. One good sell-through through that 50s, and I'm happy. And then I'm done. And then I just quit. I always say that, but I never quit. Testing that 50s again here on the book map. We just cannot get through it right now. They're going to need some sellers to come in hard. Try to dump this thing. We're sitting right there at the pivot point. 55s on the ES. NASDAQ holding the lows there. Not good. Doesn't make... I just don't get it. Oh my God. Fuck me in this fucking bullshit. Back to the 60s again. 58s again. And it's going sideways. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's madness. Literally a 10-point range here at open. Barely moving now. Got the VWAP at the 60s again there. That 413 area on the SPY keeps getting tested, but keeps holding there. That pivot point. You would think this moves down, but maybe not. The NASDAQ recovering. NASDAQ squeezing back up to the pivot again. That 60 area for the ES VWAP here. NASDAQ back above the pivot on the 15-minute chart right now. NASDAQ holding there at the pivot. The ES holding the pivot there. Big seller just popped up there at the VWAP. Iceberg seller there at the 60s. Get through the 60s here. Maybe push up their 65s again. The SPY right there, 413, 60 area, having trouble. Look at those iceberg sellers, buyers, sellers sitting there. Iceberg seller there at the 59s now. On the book map here. Icebergers, icebergers. Get out of the way, icebergers. Isn't it funny to think like there's literally just someone out there with an order that's holding it down right now. Just holding the whole market down. Just holding the whole market down here. Definitely a vegan. Those iceberg sellers are definitely vegans, 100%. And still going sideways. So through the 60s now. The chop is real, my friends. The chop is very, very real right now. Look at this thing on the 3-minute chart. Push up there, 62s now, trying to get through here. Just being patient. Let's get clear of this area, basically. Get clear of it. Squeezing up the 65s next, and then over that, 70s possible. You can see here the NASDAQ holding that pivot there. The ES holding pivots. So pushing up there 64, 65s coming up. There we go. 65s now. Beautiful. Can we get all the way to the 70s maybe? We got that 66 high so far. So we get through the 66s up there to the 70s possible. Momentum starting to push a little bit better here. And the SPY, again, at that 414, 30 area getting stuck. So the SPY gets above 414.30, try to push up there towards the 415s. 415 resistance on the SPY there, so. Well, let's see, on the book map right now, trying to get through all those sellers. Let's see, over this level, like I said, push up there to the 70s, and then we got that resistance at the 70, kind of up there in the 70s, like 75, like 75s. And then possibly 80s. We got the pivot point on the ES is all the way at the 210s. Pivot point on the ES all the way at the 210s today. So kind of interesting. Is it possible to move all the way up there? We'll see. Those pivot points can always be surprising here. Right now, 65s trying to hold us down. Will they eat through that 65 level and try to squeeze? Big seller there at 65, 66. So a lot of resistance right there. So I think over 66, we go 70s quickly. Get the NASDAQ get above the VWAP here. I think it kind of changes the tone. The NASDAQ has not gotten above the VWAP yet on the 15-minute chart there. So if we can get the NASDAQ above the VWAP, I think ES pushes 70s. Right now, trying to push up there on the 15-minute chart. Looking a little better. Got a lot of wicks on the bottom there, so showing that there's buyers down there in the 50s trying to push up here. The NASDAQ right there at the VWAP. The ES hitting that 66 seller right now on the book map there. Just got to get through that. We need more volume, more action. More volume, more action. He's tapping 66s here. Will they eat it? Will they take it out? We tap 66 there. Still waiting for the push all the way through there. You can see the sellers are relentless right there. Look at those sellers, relentless. They're gone. See you later, fuckers. Out of the way. We're going to 70s, baby. Let's go. Looking for this push up there to the 70s next. They got that next seller at the 70s and then over that 75s. The NASDAQ fucking right at that VWAP here. Come on, NASDAQ. Get above the VWAP here. Get above that VWAP, NASDAQ. So we got that 414.50 area pushed up on the SPY right there. Showing some strength here finally. Can we push all the way up there? I would love to push the 70s here. NASDAQ, again, that VWAP is acting as resistance here on the 15-minute chart. Pretty clear to see. The ES pushed up there, that 68. So we got some overnight high resistance there, 68 to the 70 level. So going to need more power. And then after that, 75s here on the 3-minute chart. So 75s kind of being a target over 68s here. Right now, pulling back here on the 3-minute chart. Got the MACD bullish. The VWAP at the 60s here. Oh, don't chop it back down. Come on. Like I said, the NASDAQ just needed to get above the VWAP there. Having trouble at the VWAP for the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ holding it down. Got some news at 10:30, I guess. And we're just chopping right back down to that fucking 60 level again. Madness. It's fucking madness, man. So the NASDAQ just getting denied right there at the VWAP. Back to the pivots on the NASDAQ again. Will the NASDAQ lose here at the VWAP, at the pivot points? The ES here on the 3-minute chart showing just going sideways right now. Back into this range here. We were hoping for that breakout over the 70s, but just back down to the 50s again. JK, they said. Only people making money today is the market makers. Everybody else getting fucked. Some days the market makers make money. Some days they lose money. Today, they're making money. Member only chat. Let's go. The NASDAQ once again below the pivot. The ES pivot at the 55s here. Watching the book map closely. I want to see something happen here. I'd be really surprised this thing doesn't break 50s here. I don't know. But haven't been right today, so we'll see. The NASDAQ just losing the support there. Again, the ES trying to hold that pivot point. The SPY trying to hold 413.50s right now on the SPY here. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button, please. Thank you. 2,500 people watching. We got 900 likes. And we're back to the 55s here on the 3-minute chart sitting there right now. Will we break through 55s on the book map right now? You can see all that support there again at the 55s. They love that 50 area here. A lot of support down here in the 50s. It's support until it's not support, my friends. Fuck. Watching 55s here. This is always tricky when they do this. They like pull liquidity, but you see how we didn't move down through that? They pulled out liquidity for a second, and then we just popped back up. An interesting game that they play. And then look, they pop it back down. So I'm trying to decipher, trying to figure out. I gotta learn what the game is, right? There's a game. They're playing games constantly with the price action. So we gotta figure out what we gotta see the little clues. I want to see little clues. You know, I want to figure out where the little clues are to what give me an advantage. So we get through this 50 level, we're going fucking down, boys. I want those clues here. Down there to the 50s. Do they hold 50s? Pop it back up. 51s right now, trying to hold there. The NASDAQ just dumping. The NASDAQ broke the low, so I don't see how we don't break lows here. And looking for this move down right now. Short from the 58s. See if we can get a move down a little bit deeper. And move this on down. I might buy one right there just to cover for 10 handles. And then let me see. I think I'm gonna put one stop like right here above 50. If we pop back above 50, that'll take me out on that one, and then leave one go in here. Just because this chop, man, is like, I don't want this fucking chop. I don't want to deal with this chop right now. I feel like I've been up $1,000 on like 10 trades a day, and I haven't taken profit, and I'm an idiot for that. So I'm gonna guarantee that I make sure I take my profit on this trade. I'm tired of fucking around with it. I'm tired of fucking around with it, man. Letting this one ride. I'm going to let it ride here. We're dumping. We're dumping, baby. I'm going to move this down here. I'm going to keep just following this price action down just in case this pops back up. It'll take me out. That's guaranteed. There we go. So we're just moving this down 46s now. I'm going to keep this at 48s. Just guarantee that we're going to lock in this fucking profit because I don't want to get chopped out of this thing again. Just kind of moving this down. I'm going to move it down to 45s now if I get chopped out. Move down to 44s now. Take that profit right there. I'm going to keep this one at 47s. We're guaranteeing profit right now. I like this. For all morning long, I've been like, I was up like $1,000 on like 10 trades a day. Not 10 trades. It wasn't 10 trades. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I was up $1,000 on probably like 3 trades so far today and just didn't take profit like an idiot. So I'm going to move this right now down to the 45s. Just guarantee I lock in that profit. 45s next. It's actually working out beautifully right now for me. If we break below 43s here, like I said, move it down there. So there we go. Locking it in at least. Fucking just I needed to lock in some profit here. I'm tired of fucking, like I said, I kept fucking around with it. Trying to get those big moves. Like earlier, I got in at 57. It pushed to the 67. Didn't take profit. Got stopped out for basically break even there. And the funny part now is the market's going to just move straight down. Watch. I can't believe I'm only up $1,000 on the day right now. I got like my whole thing is like I gotta stop like when the market's chopping, like just take my $1,000 profit and like be happy, right? Like I can't always be looking for like big moves constantly. I was up literally like three trades a day. You know, I was up 3 trades a day. Like I said, up over $1,000 and I didn't take profit. So just like can't be doing that shit. I gotta just stop. Like, not every day is going to be a good day, right? Like, not every day we're going to get those big moves. So it's like, I got to take a fucking profit, you know? That's like my biggest issue right now is I'm always like trying to get these big moves and I just end up fucking around with myself, you know? Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, you know, it's I gotta identify like, hey, the market's chopping, okay, then take profit, you know, instead of trying to swing for those 20-point move, 30-point moves. I mean, fuck. The funny part is like some people like they take profit at 3 or 4 handles, 5 handles. They're like, oh, I made 5 handles, take profit. I'm over here like, nah, I want 30 handles. I'm not taking profit if I don't get 30 handles. So it's just, I got to stop doing that shit. That's one thing I'm like, even yesterday, I was like, this is so stupid, you know? Like, come on, Patrick. Don't be an idiot. If you guys haven't hit that like button, blow it up. It's a process, you know? We're going through the process together, my friends. Just one big process of going through it. That's the trick. I mean, it's hard. It's because the problem is like you get a choppy day like today, and then maybe tomorrow the market just goes up 30, 40, 50 points, you know, beautifully. So it's always a battle, right? Look at the book map right now. What in the fuck? There's a massive buyer at 45 right now on the book map here. We lose that 45 support. I think we go down here. But the problem is, like, I don't want to chase this thing, especially on the 3-minute chart right now. Definitely looking a little chasey. I would want more of a pushback up, get a setup here. What's funny is today we had, like, a few kind of, like, good short setups here, actually. I mean, we had a couple. We had it both ways. I mean, you really, like, you had the trades both ways here. So, really, it's like, you know, you could have bought the breakout here at 58, took 5 handles. You could have shorted the breakdown here, took 5 handles. You could have, you know, got the break here, got 5, 6 handles, got the break there. Obviously, you know, in hindsight, it's always fucking easy to think about, but definitely interesting now in hindsight looking at it. So, like, if you get rid of the EMAs here, sometimes, like, the EMAs, I feel like, can really just kind of fuck with your mindset as well. I'm always, like, I'm battling the idea of, like, should I even use the EMAs at the end of the day? Like, is it worth it? Because is it just going to fuck up my mindset, you know? I don't know. There's that push back up. Luckily, we took profit. I took profit down to the 45, 44s. And there's that push back up into the 50s now. We still got that support down in the 30s to think about. Possibly moving through here. On the 2000 tick chart, a little push back up into the 50s. All I know is now I'm just waiting. Just waiting. Just waiting, baby. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, come on. I don't want to keep asking, but if I don't ask, people don't do it. Yeah, you can see here the MACD. I mean, we had a pretty good MACD cross there. That's why I was looking for that break. We got that break below 60 right there. I got short at the 58s, and then there's that move down there. That was why somebody asked earlier why I entered at the 58s. You can also see here on the 2000 tick chart, we got below the 13 EMA there. That 60 area is what kind of I was watching. Because looking at it like this, if you look at the 2000 tick chart here, where's the fucking thing at? If you look at 2000 tick chart, we broke below. That was actually my stop. So I was long from the 57s, didn't take profit. I was up 10 handles. I don't even want to talk about it, but I was up 10 handles there. That up $1,500. Didn't take profit. Got out for like a $200 win. And then got short when we lost that 60 support. We were below the 13 EMA there. And then there's that move down. Bing, 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 bing. So nice little 10 handle move, little 14 handle move. Yeah. 13 handle move, the downside. But the problem was, what's funny is, like, I could have easily taken profit on this move up here. I gotta be, like, more proactive about taking profit. Just gotta be more proactive about it. I can't afford to, like, be, you know, I can't afford to be up $1,500 on a trade then get out for break even. I talked about that before. I know. I've said, you know, it's either break even or nothing. But when the market's choppy like this, like, you just can't trade like that. Market chopping back up here. Look at the ES right now. Yeah, that's the thing is like, do I try to get, you know, 2 good trades, hitting 10,000, you know, hit $5,000 on 2 trades, or is it better just to like get good entries, take the profit, $1,000, do it 5 times, make $5,000? I don't, you know. It's always a battle, and that's what I'm going through, you know. I took partial, so I kind of like had a little moment last night where I was like, look, I think like my goal now is my target is 10 handles, right? If we get that 10 handle move, I need to just move my stop. Like you guys saw me do. You know, you saw me do it, and I need to just make sure I'm taking profit. I'm going through it the same as you guys are. Everybody thinks that I'm like some kind of expert day trader here, but I'm like far from it, guys. I just sit on YouTube and talk about trading, and people are like, "Oh, he must be an expert." I mean, it's just a process that, you know, we're all going through here. I wish I had more answers, but it's just a learning process. Experience. That's the thing about the market. Like, no matter how long you day trade for, no matter what you do, like, you're only going to get better. You know, the more and more that you trade, you're only going to get better. You're only going to learn, you know? Why risk 10 handles to make 1 when you get 9 points in the money? What's that mean? Sage, I'm thinking about it. Why risk 10 handles to make 1 when you get 10 points in the money? What does that mean? I'm confused. 1 plus 1 equals 2? 3 plus 3 equals 7? If my stop is break even and your target is 10 points, okay. What does that mean? And you are 9 in the money. So what you're saying is I should move my stop to 9, not 10. I'm not fucking around. Like I'm trying to figure this out. I like you guys being a part of it. If you're 10 points in the profit, you're essentially risking all 10 points. So why risk all 10 points for those additional 1 or 2 points? So what you're saying is, I need to move my stop to 10 points. So what you're saying is, I need to move my stop to 10 points. What happens if we only go up 7 points? Do I move my stop to 5 points? The $1 million question. Sage is typing in, when you're 1 point from target and risking 9 points, what is the risk to reward? When you're 1 point from target and risking 9 points, what is the risk reward? I'm an idiot. I think I'm an idiot. I don't understand, but I understand kind of. Okay, yeah, I get it. Okay, so don't try to get 10 points and lose 9 points, is what you're saying. That makes sense, Steven. Yeah, okay. Steven made it a little bit better. If I'm I'm still confused. I don't understand. Explain it to me like you would explain it to a small child. Oh, it's so confusing. So what you're telling me is 1 plus 1 equals 5. I never took calculus. I never went to college, by the way. I went to Bithlow High. If you guys didn't know where Bithlow is, that's where I went to school at. Bithlow fucking High, baby. I don't think anybody that went to my high school even knows Knows calculus. Oh, what you're saying is I should trade 10 contracts, get 1 point move, take profit. Okay. Never give back the bar that made you rich. I like that. That's Sage he's fucking dropping some Sage information right now, people, in the chat right now. You guys are getting this all for free. This is real-time information you guys are getting, learning about this crazy action. No cap. I'm always worried when people say no cap. You're right. No, 100%. You guys are right. I mean, I'm just like talking out loud here. 100%. You know, there's literally no reason for me to give back. Like, here's a great example, right? Here's a great example from earlier on this move. So earlier I was long from the 52s here. See, I got long there at 52s. My first profit was at 59s. My next profit was at 62s, right? So 10 handles there. But look what I did. I put my last contract at 54, right? Like, that was just silly. Like, that contract should have been at the 50, at the 60s, at the lowest. So that was, you know, that's me. That's my fault. So instead of, you know, locking in $400 in profit there, or $500 in profit on that move, I got out for only $100. So I was up, you know, in the money there. So that's, yeah, I mean, you know, it's the battle. I took profit. I did, you know, I did my thing I needed to do, but it's what it is. So the problem right now is, do we get short here? Do we keep riding this momentum down? Or are we going to push? What do you guys think? What are we thinking? It's trending down here. Maybe we get the break below this candle right here being the low. 46 being the low on that candle would be the setup, I guess. So moving down here, 46s right now. On the book map, looking pretty weak here through that 46 area. If they can move it all the way down, you got 45s down there next. Moving it on downtown. See if we can just move through the 46s next and get that move down to the lows again, 42s. Getting real tight right here. Real tight, tight, tight. Doug knows. Doug. You guys, yeah, I love that people like know what I'm going to say before I even say it. It's like you guys know me so well. You just know me so well. We spend so much time together. Think about that. We spend a lot of time together. Some people are on here all day long, and I spend more time with you guys than I spend with anyone else. You guys are my only friends in life. Hi, everybody. Hey, friends. Hey, friends. All right, so I'm short right now, looking for this move down. Let's see how this works out for me. I took one little off right there. I was like, ooh, I'm going to put my stop right there, 45s. Ooh, I like this. It's working, guys. It's working. We're locking in the profit. Okay, let's see what happens here. If we get that break below 42s. Got my stop there at 45s. I like this. I feel good about this right now. In terms of me making sure I lock in the profits guaranteed. So looking for this breakthrough 42s here. Stopped out there at 45s. Little bounce back. That's fine. At least we're locking in more profit here. Now it's gonna reverse, but oh, you son of a bitch. See, that would have been a great trade if it would have just kept going. If we would have break the 42s, I could have just kept moving with it, but we got stopped out. We're in the green at least. At least I didn't let this thing come back to break even on me. It's progress. We're making progress, people. Every day, just a little bit better. Just 1% better every day. You know? Just every day, a little, just a little bit better every day. The nice thing about this trade was it was literally clean. No drawdown. Literally shorted. Bam. Went down. Beautiful. So, I'm happy with it. That's all I got to do. I got to stop, thinking that I've got to, always make these massive profits. Because it's just not the way to do it. Nice little breakdown there on the 3-minute chart. We had that break below that 47. Boom. So the great thing about this is, hey, look at that. It pushed back up. Guess what? You know, we were in it. We were ready to capitalize. If we got the break below 42, we would have been beautifully in that. You know, we would have been beautifully in the money there, but instead, we guaranteed that we locked in profit instead of, me waiting for a break even or just, $100 in profit. So it's progress every day, every day. I'm celebrating the win. I'm celebrating the win. I'm celebrating the win, baby. I'm feeling good about it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm going to the bathroom. I like it though. I got a new tattoo. I'm getting a new tattoo. I got an idea for a new tattoo. You guys, I'm going to get it on my arm right here. Never give back the bar that got you rich. Whoa! New life fucking philosophy. New life philosophy right there. I like it. Never give back the bar that got you rich. That's our new mantra. That's the new mantra, baby. Yeah, look at that. We protected ourselves. See, what's funny is this would have been a trade where I would have gotten stopped out break even. But instead, we guaranteed profits. No, don't give fucking Oliver Velez any credit on that one. It's mine. It's mine. That's my credit. I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it. For me only. Nobody else can have it. It's all me. All right, so we push back up here. Just kind of, I'm just waiting. I think we're just kind of chopping around here at the 42s. Look at that choppy zone there. But what's funny is, like, let's think about this. If I would have done exactly what I did on that trade, if I would have guaranteed, you know, followed it down, took the profit, blah, 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 instead of only being up $1,300, $1,400 right now, I'd be up, you know, probably $3,000. So think about that, you know? Obviously, in hindsight, right? It's always in hindsight, but just if I would have managed my trades better this morning, I would be up $3,000 instead of only $1,400. Makes sense? I like it. Think about what you think about. Hey. Oh, got a phone call. I got to answer this phone call. BRB, I got to answer this phone call. It's important. Be right back. Hello. Yeah. Did I miss anything? What'd I miss? Did I miss anything? Well, it looks like we moved down to 38s there. NASDAQ down there to that pivots on the 15-minute chart. I didn't get Chipotle. I had to do a phone call. On the 15-minute chart right now, definitely just kind of riding that move down here. This is that 30 area that we looked at earlier, that 30-40 area support-wise. I don't know. Yeah, that move on the 2006 chart here would have been nice. Right there, that little pushback above 13 EMA, shorting there at the 47s. Got to move down there 41s. MACD trying to curl up here on the 3-minute chart right now. If we get back above, maybe get back above the 48s, 47s, see what happens here at that point. Got that 46 on the book map right now, sitting there, heavy. They took away that liquidity. Oh, they're adding there at 46 now, actually. It's like we possibly move down through here. Look at that. Sell, sell, sell. Look at that pivot point on the ES all the way down there at the 120s today. We're at the 40s right now. We pushed up here, kind of almost to that 21 EMA there at the 47s. Right now, the 80 EMA acting as resistance. MACD still bearish. Testing the lows again here. 38's coming up. See if we break through here. 38's. I hate shorting at the bottom, that's for sure. But who knows? Maybe it's not the bottom. Maybe the 20s is the bottom today. dumping. We're dumping. Fuck. 33s down there. On the 15-minute chart, look at this thing. Just holding that trend line beautifully right now. Wow, nice little short from the 45s down there to the 34s right now. Was kind of watching that move back up, and then bam, slammed it back down. Got the pivot point down there, 120 on the ES here, so. What's funny is that 20 area, remember yesterday, that was the battleground area. All day yesterday, pretty much chopping there at that 20s, so. That was like, yeah, like down here at that 20s on the 15-minute chart. On the ES. You got a big old, just like, big old candle here. Definitely looking dumpy here. Fuck. I think I hammered right there on that push back up. Got hammered. If you guys want to learn more about trading, futures, all that fun stuff, there's links there in the chat box to check out Topstep and what it's all about. Right now, the market moving down there, 32s. All right, all right. Learn more about Topstep, get into a funded account here and what it's all about there. There's a link there in the chat box. I think at the end of the day, it's hard to beat the overall risk to reward when it comes to getting into a funded account. And you think about it, you're paying $375 a month, go through the combine, 8 days, you then get into a funded account, you then start trading, and all you're really risking is $375 instead of putting in. Now, look at this thing, still going fucking lower. Oh my gosh, down to the 28s now. Wow. Nice little move there. Definitely not going to chase it right now. She's just dumping, though. She's dumping, boys. All day fade, baby. Just like my haircut. All day fade. JJ passing step 1. Let's go. All day fade. Yeah, I already got the combine trade. You don't need to make 100,000. You just need to make one trade. Open and close a trade for the combine. I am not short. I am not anything right now. Just sitting back. I was on a phone call, missed out on this move right here, so just hanging out. Bunch of support popping up on the book map right now here. Point of control at the 25s. Point of control at the 25. Let's go. Little push back up here into the 30s again. Yeah, that 2,000 tick chart. Look at that move on the 2,000 tick chart right here. Getting that break back to the downside. Beautiful. Right there, that 43 break would have been absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful right there on the 2,000 tick chart. Let's see what happens here. A little push back up. Maybe get another entry here. Let's see. Let's see. Right now on the 3-minute chart, maybe try to push back up into this 36 level. Funny, there's resistance like sitting right at the high of this candle, that 34 area on the book map. So looks like somebody has a similar plan to try to get this move down here. Send me a DM video, Sage. Sure. Just make sure it's not a selfie video. Chart porn. Watch out. On the book map right now, they got a bunch of support forming there in the 30 area. Let's see what happens. They're going to take that lower through here. Still got that pivot point all the way down there at the 120s on the ES. So see what they do here. On the 3-minute chart, kind of setting up here. Liking this kind of pushback up. We get that pushback up like 36s and then get that short from the 36s down to the 20s next. Touch that 80 EMA, maybe kind of like up into here for a short. Right now, getting stuck there at the 13 EMA on the 2000 tick chart, though. That 28 on the book map right there. 28 support needs to hold, or we're going lower. We got the point of control down there at the 25s. Looks like we're going to maybe test that 25 level here now. Would have liked a little bit more of a push up here for a short opportunity. I didn't want to short at the bottom there. But right now, still looking possibly to get through that level there. On the book map right now, watching that 27 level here. Watching that 27 here. I put one contract on short right here. Just I was going to try to add more into this move back up here, but just put one contract on there when we push up to that 13 EMA here on the 2000 tick chart. The plan was to kind of add into this move, so let's see what happens here if we're going to sell through this 26s now. That 25 area on the book map looking interesting. To move down here. There we go. There we go through the 25s now. Beautiful. Can we go lower? Can we go lower? $25s sitting there. Point of control on the book map right now. We're in the money here, 28s, but we like to see that break through 25s. I think through 25s, we go right to the 20s, so. The SPY dumping, the ES dumping, the NASDAQ dumping here. We're below the VWAP on everything, obviously. So looking to see if we can get through here, 25s, 24s. Book map trying to hold us up there. Possibly getting stopped out here, 28s. Let's see. Stopped out 28s. Boo-da-boo-da-boo-da-boo. Can always re-enter. Yes, sir. Pushing back up right now. 30s again. That 25 area was that point of control on the book map we saw, and it kind of held there. So they're squeezing it kind of back up here. There's a big buyer at 28 right now on the book map here. You can see him sitting there right now. Big buyer, 28s. 419 contracts sitting there. I don't think I'm not going to trade all day today. I feel like that's been a battle the last few days, trying to trade all day. So just kind of thinking I might see what happens here the next hour or so. But in general, I'm definitely not going to trade the entire day today. Not doing it. It's not worth it. I got a lot of work to do anyway. We're doing a premiere today at 1 o'clock actually on the channel. So if you guys are watching right now, stay around 1 o'clock. I'm going to be posting up a video talking about kind of my new setup and all that fun stuff. So I'll post that up here after 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, baby. Market trying to push back up here, 32s. Looking for like, see if we push back up here to hit that 80 EMA to get a short going again. Need to reload some shorts. Here on the 50-minute chart, you can pretty much see like where we want to be shorting at. Hit that trend line again. It'd be beautiful. Up at the 40s. There's a seller at 32.50 on the book map right now. Holding it down there below the 32s. Big buyer at 28 sitting there. You're going to test that 28 level here. $28 buyer holding up the whole market right here. The support, $28 buyer supporting the whole market. And they dumped it through the 28s. I think we're going 20s through that 25 here next. Let's see, 25 break all the way down there to the pivot point at the 20s. 25 on the book map, holding it up here, but through 25 we go 20s, baby. That point of control here. Point of control at the 25s here. Holding there at the 25s right now. You see the buyers just kind of sitting there at 25s trying to hold it up here. They like that point of control area. Those buyers. They're holding that 25s. The MES 2000 tick chart versus the 2000 ES tick chart. Got sellers starting to stack up here. The low so far there at 23.75. On the 3-minute chart right now, look at the 3-minute chart. Definitely looking like if we break through 23s, we get down here into the 18, 19s. Still sitting there at the 25s. Point of control there on the book map. Will they dump it all the way through there? On the 3-minute chart, look at that thing just setting up. There's your push up to the 30s. And looking like we move down here 20s now. We're losing that 25 support there pretty quickly. Book map. It's like a little magnet right there. And then popping it back up here. Holding that 25 support there, so. Got the VWAP all the way up at like the 50 something. Kind of in that choppy area here, just choppy area. Trying to figure out what this wants to do, if it's gonna want to push, or do we get stuck here? $29, $30 area on the book map, a little heavy there, but after that, you got 32s. The SPY trying to hold that 410, 411 area. Well, 410.70 right now on the SPY, that 410.50 area. I guess they're trying to hold there. Just watching the book map here. Watching it. On the 3-minute chart, kind of pushing back up. We're holding that 24, 25 level. It's got to kind of, if it's going to go up, it's got to push up kind of like right now. The bears are in control. MACD starting to curl up here a little bit. Little curl up, little push up, but a lot of resistance here at the 30s right now. Big buyer just popped up on the book map there at the 27s, actually. There's that little pop up. The rest of the market front running that buyer that's popping up here at 28s right now. There's a big iceberg buyer at the 28s. He's gone. He's gone. He's back. He's gone. You see that little pop right there from the 27 and 28s. More support there. The 27's coming in. Getting tight here. Getting real tight. Real tight, tight. Look at that. Wow. Hello? What was that? Sounded like someone opened my door, but it wasn't. It's just something outside, I guess. Reversal coming or what? What are we getting? We reversing here? Got the 32-35 level up there. MACD starting to curl up here. MACD just crossed on the 3-minute chart for the first time in a long time. So right now that 32 area on the book map acting as resistance there. See if they take that 34 level out. The high on those candles right there. 32s. Get over 32s. Try to push back up in here to that 36 level. And that 21 EMA right there would be nice. For a possible short entry if we turn back down from there. Kind of looking like just waiting for this setup here. The more to the upside, the better here. 35 level would be nice. Trying to be patient, waiting for the right opportunity here. That point of control is still intact there at the 25, so they held that. 5-minute chart on the SPY, not looking so hot, though. Not looking so hot on the 5-minute chart for the SPY. Needs to try to push back up. The SPY hitting that 411 area, getting stuck there when we push back up. Kind of looking like a bear flag, but well, let's see what happens here. Get through that 32 level. On the book map right now. 32's there on the book map. Will they take it out? Try to push back up there towards the 40s. Are the bears exhausted? Are the bears going to be exhausted here end of day? Or middle of the day now? Middle of the day. Are the bears at lunch? Do the bears go to lunch? Every little push-up is getting met with sellers, so the battle to get through this 30 level. We've been going sideways now for the last pretty much hour almost, maybe 30 minutes going sideways here on the 3-minute chart. Get over that 32 level, I think we push up towards that 40, 35 at least. On the book map, they're just playing games with it right now. You can see them just playing games with it, moving that liquidity around, trying to scare away buyers when those sellers are stacking up like that. But getting very tight here. Over 32, I think we go. Let's see, over 32s here. Buyers stepping out there, 29. Support, look at that support coming in there, 29, 30 area. Test that 32s here and squeeze up. Possibly 35, 36s next. Right now, testing that 32 level again. Needs to go, go, go. Over 32s next. There she goes. Through 32s. Beautiful. Let's see if we can go 35s or higher here. All right, little lift off here. That 21 EMA, the 35 levels up there, 37s on the book map. So just looking for this move up here. Currently long, trying to get this to push up 35s for some profit. Got my order there at 35, taking some profit there. Beautiful. Locking it in, baby. Don't let the bar that made you rich make you poor. Don't let the bar that made you rich make you poor as well. All right. Let's see. Can we go all the way through 35s, 36s? Having some trouble there at 36s right now. Beautiful. I'm going to put an order right there at 39 in case I get filled. Just a quick pop-up. Take that profit for $500 on one last contract. We're long from the 28s. Get that 10-handle move here. Going to move this to 35s. Guarantee we're going to get at least $400. 36 now. And out there for that profit. Boom. On the day right now, we're up about $1,800 on the day. It's just been kind of one of those days. Just taking it slow and easy, but it is what it is. Well, we saw on the 3-minute chart that MACD cross. Oof, beautiful. See if I gotta push this all the way to the 40s there. Dark Shadow. Dude, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. Where you been? He's back. Dark Shadow. Haven't seen you in a while. Like I said, we're going to be doing a premiere at 1 o'clock for my new... I made a little video showing setting up my computer and setting up moving to Orlando or whatever you want to call it. Doing that whole process, little vlog. So I'm going to do we're going to release that video at 1 o'clock Eastern. So if you guys are watching the stream right now, stay tuned. It'll almost be like a live premiere / live stream of the video. We can all watch the video together. So... we can all watch the video together. I am not long right now. I took profit on that last trade out there. Profit. Just taking that pushback up there from the 28s. So. Happy with that. That last sell there at 36. Oh, yeah. LOL, I forgot that I was long. I'm also still long in my swing account over here, just messing around. This is that one that I'm just like, I put trades on and I just like forget about them. I put my stop and I literally just like, I love this account because I just fuck around and I just like put trades on and I forget about them sometimes. It was funny. I actually made like $3,000 in this account yesterday on the PAL speech because I actually had a trade open during that PAL speech. It hit my target. I got taken out when I got back from the Chipotle thing, but right now just one contract in this. This is my Trade Evade account. This other account is my funded account with Topstep, and then this is my Trade Evade account. Yeah, the overnight trades sometimes, they either can really be good or they can be bad. So sometimes you forget about them. Bow, bow. Black stuff on my hands. Got my stop at the 32s here. Can we get this push back off the 13 EMA and continue higher? Maybe get up there towards the 40s. I think like maybe 39s would be nice here. Let's see. Right now, trying to hold this kind of trend on the 3-minute chart. 3-minute chart right now, holding that trend. See if we get that push above 36s up to the 40s. I mean, maybe 43s. There's a big seller at 40 right now on the book map here. But let's see. I always hate when it's like, this is that moment where in time where you're sitting here looking at the trade and you're like, oh, fuck, should I take profit? It's probably going to stop me out. Like, I know it's going to stop me out. Should I take profit? I don't know. The $1 million question. And, you know, it's like, fuck. I fucking knew it was going to stop me out right there. I was trying to let it ride, but it is what it is. Bum, bum, bum. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right, right now, pulling back here, 29s. It's going sideways here, middle of the day. Going sideways. If you guys want to learn more about Topstep, there's a link there in the chat box. I've been seeing a lot of the members and people going through the Topstep account challenge. Right now, I'm in step 1 of the account challenge, doing it. I got through step 1 on Monday. I pretty much have to, no matter what, I have to trade for 5 days. So, yeah, either way, I have to keep trading for the rest of the week. But next week we'll be in step 2, and we're going to do the step 2 of the combine next week. So if you guys want to learn more, there's a link there in the chat box to learn more about Topstep, get into a funded account. The nice thing about it, like I said earlier, is you're only paying, $375 a month. Yes, you're going through the combine, and then after the combine, you would then get into a funded account where you would then keep 90% of your profits from this. So you're really, like, you think about it, you're only risking $375. Obviously, there's the resets and things like that, but, at the end of the day, the actual, like, risk to getting into trading, let's say let's say you don't have, like, a ton of money to get into trading. Nice thing about it is you're, for $150 for the $50,000 account, and you go through the combine, you would then move into the funded account, and you would then be able to make money. You would then make the money. Market got stuck there at the 21 EMA. Are we going to continue to push up here? The $1 million question. Backer getting his funded account. Let's go. Backer Sultan. Love to see it. Love to see it, my friends. Some guy just messaged me on Instagram and said, "Hey, man, I found your house in Hawaii." I'm like, oh, God. I guess I'm going to die. Someone's going to murder me. If I disappear, it was the guy on Instagram that messaged me, said he knows where my house is. By the way, if I'd ever come back to the live stream. If I never come back to the live stream, I'm dead. Some guy put me in his closet as a prisoner. Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs. Luckily, there's somebody at my house in Hawaii. So don't think that you're smart. You're going to go to my house and rob me. There is someone at my house. There is a person at my house right now. So don't think that it's just sitting there empty. There is somebody there. Letting you guys know. So please don't go there. And I'm actually going back to Hawaii on Sunday. So, yeah, I'll be there. Market looking interesting here at the 30s now. There's some support there at the book map, that 32 level. Kind of thinking possibly they could try to push this up here through that 32 level again. I mean, through the 35s. On the 3-minute chart here. Looking at this trend here on the 3-minute chart, trying to hold here. Obviously, I just moved that and made it the right trend. But you can see kind of putting in that higher low here at the 30s again. On the book map here. That 35, 50 up there. And then 37s to the upside, 38s. Trying to push up there beautifully. Can we get through 35s, 50? Look how that just all cleared out. All that liquidity just cleared out there when they pushed it back up. So that's always a good sign. That's what you want to see. If you're long right now, you want to see that liquidity clearing out there. Those sellers are like, I want to get out of this. I want to get out of there. So and then I think over 38s, we push 40s here. Look at this move up here. Let's see. Get above 38. Try to take out some 39s. There's a bunch of selling at that. At that right there. Oh gosh, don't make me broke on this candle. I was hoping for that this 36 squeeze right through there. They're taking out some liquidity there at the 36s right now. I'm gonna put this like right there, 36.50, just to get filled for one more, and then let one ride to see if we can get that move all the way up through here. There's a big buyer just came in there at 35s. I'm going to keep my stop right here at 34s to guarantee that. Taking out there at 34s is fine. There was a big buyer for a second. I was like, okay, if he can hold there, we're going to go higher. But they kind of took him out for a second. Now they're going to push it higher. Watch. Just go up. Right now on the day, we're up $2,000. Just trading 3 contracts. Nice and easy. A little bit different than I normally would trade. But it's working. I definitely feel a lot better right now than I was yesterday. Mentally, emotionally. Just taking these small profits. The small profits add up, you know, little trades here and there. Nothing wrong with it. So worked out good there. We got out at 34.75. Now we're back down below that, so playing it safe. On the 3-minute chart right now, you can see the MACD earlier crossed down there, and we're just cruising right now. Just cruising right now. Like I said, at 1 o'clock today, we're going to be doing a premiere on the channel for kind of so yeah, that was good. Got out at the right time. Kind of looking like a possible break to the downside here. On the 15-minute chart right now, kind of looking weak through that 28 level next. There's a buyer at 28, so they get through 28s here. They got that point of control from earlier, that 25 level, remember? That 28 area held earlier, or just held right there. Watching to see like what happens right here now. They held 28s beautifully. That big buyer on the book map right there. You guys seeing that big buyer on the book map? 28s holding up there. So kind of a double bottom on the 2000 tick chart, like a triple bottom, honestly. See what happens here if they're going to test that 28 level again. We push back up 13 EMA on the 2000 tick chart. So they're holding 28s down there. Little fake out. Got the bears to jump in. MACD still bullish here on the 3-minute chart. That 36, 38 level resistance up there. So get over that. You got the VWAP all the way up at the 50s. VWAP at the 50s. $15-minute chart looking interesting here. If they break this over 36.50, 37s, interesting. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I got water real quick. Drink water, my friends. It's good for you. Drink water. Drink water. Water, water, water. On the book map right now. It's like a market's trying to reverse here, but there's a lot of resistance showing up. On the 3-minute chart now, just basically going sideways here. Once again, just kind of looking at this trend here. Getting tighter and tighter right there. Possible breakout. Like I said, over that 36 level, try to push up their 40s. On the book map, you can see that 40 area, big resistance up there. Looking kind of clear right now. Looking kind of clear right now for takeoff. That 36 level coming up next. Will they push it through 36s here? You got 37s, 38s, and then 39s to think about. On the 2000 tick chart, little resistance there, 36s. Big buyer just, well, buyers coming in there trying to hold it up there at 35, 36s. Interesting how that liquidity literally came right in there, and then they kind of tested that liquidity there for a second. You saw that? I'm telling you, the book map, man, the book map is very, like, it's just very interesting to watch. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of I nerd out sometimes. I'm like, you saw how they put that liquidity there, and then we kind of, now we're testing that liquidity. It wasn't there, and then they tested it. And look, now more liquidity coming in there. Look at those buyers. All those orders just stacking up right there. So very, like I said, interesting to see kind of how this plays out sometimes. Very interesting to see how this all plays out. More buyers coming in there at 38s. Look at that. The book, I'm telling you, if you don't have the book map, you got to check out the book map. You got to check it out. If you're not using the book map, I'm not going to tell you it's the holy grail of trading, but it's definitely very interesting to see. There's a link right there in the chat box. You guys want to learn more about the book map here? Now we got the 40s coming up there next. Over the 40s, I mean, it's, what, possibly VWAP area? Like 44s, 45s, over 40s? If this keeps squeezing back up? What do you think? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? The book map. It's actually just called book map, but I call it the book map. Have you ever used the book map? It's kind of like the Bible. The Bible. You don't really call it the Bible. You don't really call it Bible. You call it the Bible. Trying to push through this 40 area here on book map. I think over 40s, you get that quick move up, 42, 43s quickly here. So just kind of watching. There's that big seller there at the 40s. Will he get taken out? There's an iceberg seller stacking up there as well. Get out of the way, sellers. Sometimes I'm just like, hey, if you're trying to, you know, why not just get out of the way? Just get out of the way, man. Let this market just go up. If I was a big seller, I'd just be like, hey, let this thing fucking go, baby. Go long, you know, go long. The SPY breaking to the upside, yes. The SPY trying to push it there to the 412s. That iceberg seller, there's a bunch. Look at all those icebergs. They're getting funky there. They're getting funky there with those icebergers. Got some icebergers on the chart. They're adding liquidity right there at the 40s. If the SPY can push up there 412s, the VWAP on the SPY right now, 412.50. 412.50 on the VWAP for the SPY. So just looking to see if we get this push all the way through the 40s right now. Currently long from the 33s. Took a little bit of profit as we pushed up here. And just looking for this move here through the 40s. Got one contract left. My stop at the 37s. Guarantee at least $200 on that last contract, but would love to get that move up there 43s or higher. Let's go. One big boner candle, please. Can somebody order a boner candle? Order it up. I don't know why I put the cap back on. Like, put the cap back on the water bottle. I don't know why. Now that I didn't put the cap back on, I'm going to spill it. Watch. Possibly pulling back here. 37s. Let's see. Come on. Give me this one big boner candle. Give me like 3 more points. Give me like 3 more points here. 3 more points. Oh, don't do it to me. Stopped out there. We were just stuck there at that 40 level. Too heavy at the 40s. Market dumping back down here, 35s. I think now at this point, you just kind of sit back and wait for that 40 break. I think there is maybe some more Fed speakers today. No? Yeah, Fed Waller speaks at 13:45. What time is that? What time is 13:45? 2:45? $1:45. $1:45. I don't know why I even said come on, I'm an idiot. He. All right, we're just sitting back here. We're waiting. We're watching. The 3-minute chart kind of just looking a little indecisive here. Maybe get a push back over that 37, 38 level. Finally get that push up there above the 40s. Right now, trying to hold there at the 13 EMA. Volume pretty light for this reversal here. Volume pretty light. Yeah, Minneapolis Fed President Neil Kashkari. Where do they come up with these names at? You got to have like some crazy name to be a Fed, to work for the Fed. You got to have like some really crazy name. Oh, somebody named Cash Flow Choices just messaged me on Instagram. What do you think that is? Bunch of buyers coming here. They're trying to push that. I think they're going to push that over 40s on the book map right now. Looking like they just trying to support this, get that break over 40s. I guess the Fed speaker at 12:30 should get some volatility here. That 45 area over the 40s up there. $40s on deck. I think 40s going through here. What do you think? Through the 40s, up there, 45s. Kind of looking like that. Get through that 40 level. There's a bunch of sellers just sitting there right now at the 40s. Look at that big old bubble. Wow. They're like, you shall not pass. You shall not pass. All that volume, 700 contracts traded right there. Finally getting through there. So through the 40s now. Do we push up higher? Look at all those sellers just stacking up, being idiots right now. All those sellers just being idiots up there. You're going to tell me that we push through 40s and we just get stuck there? Come on, that's some bullshit. That's some real bullshit right there, people. Those iceberg sellers just sitting there. They moved his order up to the 40, 75s. Some funky stuff going on there, the book map. They're playing games. Those boys, those icebergers are playing games with us. Don't they know that there's real people out there with real money trying to make some money today? And they just playing games with us. I'm amazed that they broke through 40 and they just stuck it there. Just got stuck right at 40s. That iceberg seller there at the 40.75s. How is this possible? How is this possible? On the 15-minute chart, we broke out above that previous candle as well. 3-minute chart kind of looking for that push over the 40s. They are definitely playing some games right now. I don't know what they're playing. I don't know what game they're playing, but they're fucking playing some games right now, friends. Look at that iceberg. He gone. Here we go. Will we get a nice move up here? There's a Fed speaker, I think, speaking right now, right? 12:30. Look at another iceberg at 42. Wow. They are like very much committed to this. They are committed to selling here. I think that's literally this. No, it's like probably the same guy. They are very committed to selling there. Let's go. Bone and Joe making money today. I just can't believe we didn't break to the upside there on that move over 40. So, not looking good for the Bulls. They are like literally just playing games right now on the book map here. Playing games out here with our feelings. Just teasing us, they said. We're going to tease you. JK, we're not going to go through 40. We're going to go back down. I guess we figured out what the game was. Those iceberg sellers were up there. They knew that they're going to try to crash this down again. Got sellers at the 38, 37 level there. 3-minute chart looking very indecisive. MACD coming back down here. Like I said, at 1 o'clock, we're going to be doing the premiere here on YouTube. So that'll be at 1 o'clock here on the channel. If you want to check that out, it'll be live on YouTube here at 1 o'clock. Maybe turn it on while you're day trading, you know? Maybe turn it on while you're day trading. I'm premiering my video. There's a link right there in the chat if you guys want to check it out. Like I said, at 1 o'clock. I'm going to be done streaming at 1 o'clock, doing the premiere for the little, what do you call it? Whatever you call it. Something like that. Market basically just going sideways right now, just kind of grinding sideways. Just grinding sideways here. See if we get this move through the 30s next. Kind of looking like it wants 20 to move down here. Move down here. Currently short from the 34s. It just kind of happened quickly there. Stop at the break even already. Nice little, I can't even change my screen quick enough sometimes. I took a profit on 2 already. Just trying to get like nice little winners. Nice little winners here. It's adding up, you know. We're adding up profit. We're up $2,500 now. Let's see if we can get that $3,000 today. $3,000 today in the funded Topstep account here. I'll take 28s or lower. Get through the 30s right here. I'm going to take maybe 27s. I'm going to keep my stop right here. Keep moving it on down. 32.50 now. This 30 area was support earlier. Will we get through it nicely? Sitting there right now. Let's go. Give me that 27, baby. Give me that 27. Moving my stop down 32s now. Just kind of following the highs of these candles. Looking kind of heavy down. I mean, looking kind of supporty down here right now on the book map, but can we clear it out? Clear it out. Give me those 27 break. Sellers at the 30s now. Let's see if I can just get filled here at 30. Might get stopped. We'll pop back up there. Let's see. Oh, we're back down. Give me that 30. Just give me 30s. I'm out. There's like a fucking buyer right there at 30 now. Oh my gosh. Got so close to getting filled. And we're filled. We're out. So on the day right now, yeah, we're up about $2,600 on the day. Nice and easy. What's funny is I've literally just been cruising in terms of taking trades here today. I think on a day like today, when the market's choppy, not giving us those big moves that we want, we just take those quick profits. What's funny is I really haven't even placed that many trades either. I've only done about 30 total trades today. It's not really 30 though. It's just, a trade of 8 doesn't count. Like they count it like per contracts. I don't know. It's weird. It's not actually 30. I've traded 36 contracts total today. But definitely nice to just get back. I mean, commissions, I kind of got screwed on commissions and fees. Paid about $200 in commissions and fees. So I'd be up about $2,800 in the day, but is what it is. On the 15-minute chart, kind of just thinking that we get down there to that 20 level here again. That 25 area down there. Point of control. If you guys want to learn more about Topstep, there's a link there in the chat box. Like I said, I'm going through the Topstep Combine right now. I got, pretty much by Friday, we'll be through the Topstep Combine, and we'll be then into the funded, then into Step 2 next week. I'll be trading the Step 2 account next week just to basically, you know, all the other YouTubers out there that have problems getting through the Combine, I want to show people that, like, hey, guess what? Patrick Wieland don't have no problem getting through the Combine. No. Patrick Wieland got no problem. You want to mess with the best, or you want to mess with the rest, you know? That's me. That's me, baby. Who are you trying to mess with? You trying to mess with the best? You trying to mess with the rest? MACD trying to cross here on the 3-minute chart right now. Like I said, 1 o'clock doing a little premiere here on the channel. Just right now, just kind of sitting back, waiting and watching, not doing anything too crazy. I'm not going to get like nothing crazy today. Market pushing back up now above the 30s again. Does not know which way it wants to go. This market don't know which way it wants to go. It wants to go up. It wants to go down. It just don't want it. It don't know where it wants to go. Literally crazy. I'm not touching it. I'm just staying out of it right now. Unless something crazy happens. Unless something crazy happens here. Nice little reversal off that 28th. Back up there, 38th. Nice little 10-handle move. That 40 area up there again. Bunch of liquidity sitting up there at the 40 level. So 40 to 42s. That 40 area sitting again there on the book map heavy. Look at all that 40 liquidity sitting there. Gonna need more volume, more action to get through there. The SPY pushing up through the 411.78. So the SPY trying to get that 412 area. You got the VWAP on the SPY up at the 412.40s. So let's see what happens right here at the 40s now. SPY trying to push through a 411.75 area. We got stuck here earlier on the SPY, so we need to get above 412 on the SPY and then take this ES 40 area out. You can see all that sellers just sitting there right now. Got that iceberg seller up at the 42s as well. 40s, 40s, 40s. Ayo, trying to push up here now. Through the 40s again. Will we finally get a move up here, or is this another fake out? Remember earlier that 40 area broke, and then we just sold right back down. So let's see what happens here if they're finally going to get this move up. 15-minute chart. The high on that last candle, 42 on the 15-minute chart here. You see on that 15-minute chart that push back up here. And look. There's that 40 area once again acting as fucking bullshit. No follow through on the 40s. No follow through here. Frankie, we break below 410.57, we go lower. Hey, that's a pretty good observation, my friend. That's a pretty good observation you got there, Frankie. Pretty good observation. I like it. All right, so we got the premiere. Like I said, we got the premiere coming up here in about 5 minutes. So go on over there and check out the premiere. It's kind of like a live stream, but we're going to watch the video together of me moving to Florida. This 40 area is fucked. They do not want it above 40s. They were like, no, we're not going above 40s. Sorry about you. We're going to keep tapping 40s and keep fucking you. And once again, testing 40s here. Wowzers. They're kind of clearing out some of that liquidity on the book map here. At the 40s now. But still 42 sitting up there heavy. That 411.80 area on the SPY. Trying to get up to that 412s. It's got to get pushing through here. Just in time for the premiere in 2 minutes. We're going live at the premiere in 2 minutes. Get ready, people. My phone is blowing up right now. Everyone's texting me. They're excited for the premiere. Everyone's so excited. Market just not sure which way it wants to go right here. Just can't believe they're holding that 40 so strong. Just can't believe it. It's mind-blowing. All right, so here we go. I'm going to be doing the premiere. I'll see you guys over there. Tomorrow morning we'll be live, 9:15, just like normal. See you guys then. It's been a fun day. I will talk to you guys later on. Well, I'll talk to you in the premiere here in a second. So check it out. Link in the chat right there, and let's go watch that little premiere. You guys can keep trading, but you can also watch the premiere.